Hello guys, this is me MoroInvento and I have completed 4 card showdown challenge and I got this emote which I wanted. It looked so cool. So without wasting any time, let me show you guys my first game. So basically I was using demolisher, healer. Oh wait, not healer. I was basically demolishing the healers. What I was using was the demolisher, Valk, zappies and arrows. Although it was actually difficult, I was having a hard counters if the opponent was having hog, ghost or anything else like that. But look at this first game, it was actually amazing. My opponent was going for the healers and I thought he might also be having the golem, but he's not using the golem since I have used my demolishers. And as you see, the demolisher is absolutely a hard counter for the healers. After that, bro started spamming logs. Maybe he was sweating. I don't know, and he dropped the healer again. But the best part of the demolishers is like they connect with the tower. Even if their HP goes down, they don't die instantly, but they actually become a win factor. So yeah, I was using demolisher as my win factor as well as my defenses. And look at this, the Valk on the opposite lane. My opponent probably didn't see the Valk on the opposite lane and he was giving value, and suddenly all of the sudden instead of the elixir golem I had to face mother wedge. That was low-key unexpected, like this thing actually gave me a little bit of worries, anxiety. My ADHD just kicked in the moment I saw the mother wedge is getting healed and I'm not having snowballs. It would be a negative elixir trade because it will take 2 arrows, that means 6 elixir to kill a 4 elixir card, that is Mother Wedge. I was absolutely nervous right here, but yet I started spamming demolishers because I had complete faith in demolisher. Like only demolisher can save me from this misery of Mother Wedge, where my demolishers were also like getting converted into piggies. And like this was like end of the time into 2 elixir. We were soon bro. The piggies had made me nervous so much, like even right now I'm forgetting what I have to speak. I mean, we were into like almost into 3 elixir stuff. We were into overtime. Bro was spamming his healers again, and along with that, as you have seen, bro was also spamming Mother Witch. Right here I was worried if bro is gonna spam Mother Witch again, but luckily, I managed to spam 3 Valk, 2 demolishers in the back, and I completely demolished his tower after this one. It was a good game, and I absolutely loved this one. Even my opponent said well played, but I was too shocked to react it anyway. Anyways, like other 2 games were like this, nothing special. In this 4th game of mine, just wait for my opponent's deck. He was going for the bandit. I mean, it's okay. I was not expecting anything else. Bandit and Firecracker. Can you expect this guy is actually using Elixir Golem? Can you predict his Elixir Golem thing? Or maybe he's not using Elixir Golem. Wait, I did forget. That was one lovely arrow back there. Positive Elixir trade, if you noticed. That one arrow took away his Dart Goblin and Firecracker. Wait, he was using Elixir Golem now, I remember. I'm sorry guys, I'm actually recording this video after completing the challenge. So yeah, he was actually going for the Elixir Golem, and this was one weird combination, I don't know, but luckily my deck, which I am using, is a hard counter for the Elixir Golem. Every time the opponent uses the Elixir Golem, it's his mistake. And he questions his life choices, like why the hell am I actually using Elixir Golem? This is a hard matchup. And it was my matchup, like it was really a good matchup. Like look at how easily I got his 1 tower. And the thing is, I don't understand how the Elixir Golem players think. Like they're actually giving me free elixir. I'm having a Valk, demolisher, zappies, arrows, and they're still spamming the Elixir Golem. Maybe this guy actually didn't understand by this point, but it was too late. I was absolutely destroying his Firecracker with the arrows. His placements were low-key messed up. And yeah, thanks to the range, that circle of the arrows, I managed to get him really good. And this is the end of this game. 1 elixir golem player had been destroyed in this win as well. It was actually nice, funny. What amazing game. And we are here, right here. This is one interesting game. Another elixir golem player. Excuse me. And this time I was basically like, decided I will go and spam the demolishers first, and bro, I will drop my vial later. But demolishers, like the demolishers are so good against the elixir golem. This guy was having the clone, but the clones are absolutely useless. I mean, you need to keep your demolisher alive. Oh wait, you need to keep your elixir golem alive to use the clone. And I'm having the hard counter, demolishers, zappies, and Valk. The way she sways her axe, it's amazing. And right here, I managed to actually get the 3 crown, and my opponent did quit the game. I said good game because I felt low-key bad for him, but I felt a lot more happy for myself for playing Demolisher and Valk. In this game mode, mainly people were actually using Elixir Golem. So yeah, I had to do this. And this guy again, bro, this guy was using one of the most weird deck I have ever seen. He was going for Prince, Elixir Golem, of course, and this was my second last game, and it was like low-key really weird. Look at him, he's using Prince. I'm so glad I'm using zappies, and with zappies we were able to actually counter the Prince, and the Demolisher was did the job, a perfect defense. He was having a barb who is trapped in a barrel, a barb barrel, and this was perfect actually. I mean, I was having Valk, everything was perfect. He had nothing, and cherry on the top of the cake is he was giving me free elixir again, so I was able to spam my defenses quite nicely, like Demolisher, Valk, etc. And yeah, it was amazing. It was one amazing game. Like, he was not able to do anything. Like, it was too late for him, and when he realized he emoted like that, it was too late for him to spam anything. But he was still trying, still trying for the defenses, trying to get me. But later he actually did give up. He plays one last Elixir Golem, and I 3-crowned him again. I mean, he could have won if I was not having the Zappies. Zappies were actually a good play against the Prince. And even this guy had made one nice deck, like Prince, Elixir Golem, to overwhelm the opponent. Unfortunately, I was his opponent, having Valk, Zappies, and Demolisher. And this is my last game. And it was one dramatic game. Wait for it. Like, this last game was actually really dramatic. This guy was not using Elixir Golem, but this guy was using a combination of Knight and Ice Wiz. And also the Goblin Barrel, hard to counter. I was using the Valk, not the arrows. And look at this thing, good value. My 2 Valk spawn actually got rid of his barrel. And after this point, he actually avoided to spam the barrel. He thought I can actually counter his barrels quite easily with the Valk, which was not true. Because I was low on the elixir, but that's something which my opponent didn't know. And my Demolisher was giving me a good value, and he thought to do it again. But again, as the Valk defenses are crazy good. The only problem in this deck was the Ice Wiz. The Ice Wiz was a hard counter for me because he was having log, and the Ice Wiz was able to freeze my Demolisher, and my Demolisher was not able to act as a win factor because he was not getting the connection with the tower. But wait for the game. This game will actually last maybe till overtime. Yeah, it will last till the overtime, and that's why I call it dramatic. It was like this bro was spamming the Ice Wiz because he had finally found a way that the Ice Wiz can help him win the game, which was actually true. And this time he actually managed to change the position of his Goblin Barrel, and I misjudged it. And because of that, he got advantage on my tower. But still, I was having a not good advantage yet, but eventually I will gain the advantage over him because I started to build a pressure on the right side of the lane using my Demolishers. And at this point, even the Zappies were helping me. 3 Demolishers and a 1 Zappy, and it was not good enough to stop me. Again, I placed 1 Demolisher, And look at that, the demolisher started acting as a win factor because this bro had used his Ice Whiz on the opposite lane. But Ice Whiz was not giving him much value because the damage of Ice Whiz is quite low. And on the right side of the lane, I have got a major advantage. And now at this point, into 3 elixir was about to start soon enough, and I had to focus on my defenses, and I started spamming arrows instead of using my Valk because I didn't want to give my opponent any value, because one barrel would have actually changed the game completely in a way which I wouldn't have want to. And I was actually maintaining the pressure on the right side of the lane so that he doesn't get time to spam the barrel, but eventually he gets the time to spam the barrel because only last 10 seconds, 12 seconds were remaining, and I was ready with my arrows. And he was spamming his barrel, and I was spamming my arrows. Only 3 seconds to go. I decided to go with a final hit of the arrows, but it was too late. And with this tiebreaker, I won. Demolishers helped me with the game. And the best part is I got the emote, the balloon emote, which I wanted. It's such a lovely balloon emote. Yay! And I got it. Thank you for watching, guys. If you're new on the channel, please subscribe. I do stream live Clash Royale. I'm a multi-game streamer. I play other games as well. You can comment down the game you would like to watch me play. Yeah, I can play that game. So, yeah, please subscribe if you're new to the channel.